which we have some. We have 5 obsidian. If we go to all the ruined nether portals we have with our pickaxe, we could go to the nether. Or at least have it a way there. We would like to go to Mroxalavar, or however you want to say that. Probably after the stream, I'll go through and manually move everything from the 2 places. All to the Grove. What happened to my OBS? Why does it say the stream you're watching has ended? I didn't end stream. I'm still live. That one's on Twitch's end this time. There we go. Yeah, that time was Twitch's end. Hello. I believe somewhere over here there's a ruined nether portal by where we spawned into the world. Let me just triple check on the map. Yes, it's over there. It is to our south. These bunny slippers are useful. Or rabbit slippers? No, bunny slippers. Yeah, they're bunny slippers. That's the name. They prevent us from taking fall damage and let us jump a little higher. Very useful day 1 find. Thankfully, I also have a bucket of lava to do this. A bucket of water to do this. Can I vein mine this? It looks like it's going to let me vein mine this. If he had hit me right at the end of that, I might have tilted a little bit. Nice. How's our blood? That was a lightning strike. Didn't hit me, but it was close. We got our warpstone. Welcome to the Grove. Let's do the sleeps. By the way, the reason I'm not doing much more with Man and Artifice right now is because if it recommends I watch a YouTube video to know what's going on, I'm probably not going to try and figure it out on stream. Alright, so I was doing the floral fertilizer. There we go. We just need a yellow flower. Boom. Did not get the color we need. Ooh! Where did you come from? There's also an Enderman here now. Where did he come from? Oh. Whew. Whew. That was unexpected, to say the least. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. I did that wrong. That goes on the corners. That's fine. We've got enough obsidian, we can do one without cutting corners. Where's my flint? There's my flint. Nether portal. Let's take a dip into the nether, see what it's like. Spectral world, we need to go deeper. Expand your mind with images of the nether. These are kind of terrifying images of the nether, I'll be honest. The wailing bell blossoms. These black stone chains. I mean, we did need, the other thing I marked is in here, the ed, little, reinforced. Yeah, it was made with this. That was a horrifying sound. Emeraldite. Oh, it's a baby. Emeraldite. Used to make emeralds, as well as penderite. Penderite is used to make a better version of netherite. Neat. That baby is a very upset little piglin. Blazing quartz. For a minute I thought there's a chance it would drop lava on me. It was a nether bee. Nether bees! Hello! Lava bee. Gonna presume makes lava. Some emeraldite. Also enough levels for what we needed. That's a boss pigman. I'd rather not fight him. Could I? Probably. Is it worth it? Nah. Since we now keep our levels on death, it's not as big of a deal, but I don't think I'm feeling like risking it. This is a much prettier nether, because we spawned in this biome. The crimson fungus probably has some unique uses. Aww. The Book of Recycling is disabled. That's okay, I don't know what it is. Use the botanist workbench. Cool. What are those? Oh, those are the hulking from the undead. Are they gonna be aggro to me? Oh, I see another quartz bee. That's cool. These things might not be angry. They might not be mean. Hello? Yeah, you're a hulking zombie. Very cool looking, but also quite intimidating. Since I don't have alignment to any of the sides, they're not going to fight me. I am unaligned. Hire TU2. I'm gonna leave you be, I think. It's been a nice dip into the nether. Uh... We don't have lost trinkets on this, so things like fire resistance are going to be less easy to come by. Fire resistant. Ignis, I can't pronounce that. It's from the Abyss. We could try and make one of these. We could try and make a charm of fire resistance. Oh. Never mind. You need frickin' all the modium, which is super hard to find outside of the mining dimension. Mining dimension. Yeah. You need a teleport pad, which needs all the modium nuggets. Should have this marked. You find it by going super low into the ocean biome. To find all the modium ore. I am interested in the cogwheels to break down things and get extra drops, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. The chest monster is going to have to expand here shortly because we are running out of space in it. The monster grows. We do have almost enough blood. Having 2 blood supplies was not a great idea because it means they've been split between the 2. What's blazing quartz for? It's netherrack, blazing quartz blocks, blazing quartz fragments. You can use it to make ether and malum. We still haven't found diamonds. I'm going back in because I need blaze rods. I don't think there's another way for me to make blaze rods. However, if I get a blaze rod... No, that needs nightmare fuel. Actually, I can make nightmare fuel. Yeah. If I get a blaze rod... Because I think I've found 2 alchemy things. Or I could also just use the blood furnace. I don't know. Let's try and look. Let's look around. With this on us, we don't have as much downsides to dying. That's an Enderman. We should fight him, actually. No pearl. Or, shards. That's unfortunate. Oh, I don't take fall damage, so I can just yeet myself off this. However, I don't have a way to get back. So I should probably bring a waystone in here. That's what I should do. But I can't do that yet, so for now... This doesn't work interdimensionally, right? Oh, I can! At least it looks like I can. Let's hope I don't get into an emergency where I need to. Piglins. I don't have any gold on. But I brought some. Oh, and it gives me night vision. I forgot I had this. Yeah. Hi. What's up, dude? Oh, solium. I need this. You're used to make tinkering table. Yeah. No, we need you for things. Soul stone cobble, though. Do we need you for anything? Used to make soul stone, which is used to make witherproof blocks, smooth soul stone. Used to make soul dust. Nah, we don't really need it. Cool. Here's some quartz. As long as we don't mess with any gold, which I don't really need to, we'll be fine. I would like to jump right to a tier 2 spellbook. That would be best case scenario. But that will require us finding and killing at least one blaze. Remember, I'm immune to falling, not lava, or fire. This isn't the rad server. Alright, I don't have... The Lost Trinkets mod was a lot of fun. I might bring it over, but it was just really, really overpowered. Got it. That plant explodes. Oh my god. Why was it so loud? What is that? A red geode. I hope you enjoyed my jump scare. Red geodes. Makes red geode armor. Very good looking items and weapons. Part of the red geode set. Dragon staff, slap a dragon. A jeweled apple. Dragon armor. I could jump down there, but I don't have a way to get back up besides just building back up, making a nerd pull. Because I don't know if it will actually let me teleport cross-dimensionally like it seems like it will. Hello, child. Oh, you're not a child. You're grown. You just had to look weird from above. Well, actually, yeah, there was just kind of a subtle way up and down. I also need to be careful to not open chests near piglins. I always forget that angers them. A fact about me. Let's see. Fun fact about me. That's a really good question. I'm great with fun facts about, like, every topic other than myself. But I'll think of one, don't worry. Also, hey, Lees, you're welcome. Oh, here's one. Fun fact about me. I was one of the first people in the world to play Minecraft Education Edition. I got to play it early for a live stream with Adam Clark back in the day. We worked on a live stream for them in Minecraft Education Edition, and that was just over a year before release. With all the cool new, like, the periodic table elements. There weren't a bunch of them implemented in that version of the game yet, but... Oh, you know what? I have a better fun fact. A more me fun fact. There's an Easter egg to me in the video game, are you? In the video game Tiny Rogues, there's a me item my eye patch is a wearable item in Tiny Rogues. Yeah, Adam's awesome. I don't know how I would have gotten by without him. Been a very good friend over the years. Not talked to him in a little while because he's been busy with work and, you know, being a parent and all that. And having a life. Crimson crystals. They look like the crystal shards from Terraria. Based on their texture, at least. It's another hulking zombie. I don't need to be worried about him, as I learned. Whoops. Oh, nice. Thank you. So we've got plenty of quartz for the book. We just don't have 1, the diamonds, or 2, the blaze rods. Some more geodes. Oh, frick. I've not dealt with a ghast in so long. I also don't see the ghast. For some reason, on the Rad 2 server, I didn't see a single ghast. I do know that the Minecraft team is a very closed door about a lot of stuff. I've never, like, communicated directly with anyone there. I was just kind of tagged along by Adam because I was his go-to for redstone. And we needed some. Yeah, there is a ghast stuck in the roof. Whether or not I can escape that spot, I have no idea. I kind of want to attack this piglin. Actually, no, I should put things I'm not likely to pick up more of in here. I also probably should not be standing still this long. There we go. Oh, I can break that with any tool. Lovely. By the very random. I freaking love my yippee emote. Or yippee! Depending on who you ask. Whether I should be doing my yippies in low tone or high tone. If you were here for that stream, then you know. If you line it up next to the yippee meme, it's almost pixel perfect. I'm really proud of how it turned out. But, it's definitely my silliest emote, but funnily enough, because Twitch shows me who uses my emotes and, like, how popular they are. Outside of my chat, yippee is my most used emote. Like, it appears to be, basically, the only emote that any of my followers use outside of my chat, besides Jazz. Which I find really funny. I mean, you can keep plugging and keep trying, but it's... I don't know. The... One aspect of it might be, they might just be... I think they might be a bit spoiled for choice. 2, again, they're very picky. I don't think there's any reason that they would, like, be specifically not choosing you from knowing you, I think. Because by and large in the community, as far as I understand, I don't think many people, like, look down at you or anything like that. You're a pretty generally well liked. Well, at least like I don't know of anyone actively talking crap about you. But yeah, definitely since being bought by Microsoft, that has changed a lot. The way they handle things. Which is, you know, totally reasonable. Oh, I thought that was diamonds. It's nether prosperity. I'll still take it because I need it, but disappointing. Oh, you know what? I didn't mark the portal. Let me find a safe corner and mark the portal on my map. Does anyone see the nether portal? I don't see it. Oh, there's a spawner there. There's a mob spawner right there. For Wailing Garth. We should head back. If I don't have the spawner marked. The exit marked. I know before when 4J... you know, 4J no longer works on console Minecraft. They are, however, a dev team of their own now. Working on other games. So if you're still looking for... If you're looking for work... I know their first game is now... Has, like, a playable... It's not out, but it's, like, in early access. Oh, there's the portal. Let me mark it real quick. There we go. Yeah, I feel like if you're looking for dev work and you do have a connection there, I think just because the fact they're not actively they're not working on Minecraft anymore doesn't mean you shouldn't still reach out. I have not tried the new thing they're making. I don't have any connections at 4J. I know people who have. I've not talked to him though since he did that. Actually, did he? I don't remember when that was. I remember when we hung out last, but I don't think that was around that same time. I think they're making a racing game at the moment. You are the Lantern Wraith. Yeah, you're not going to mess with me. You're alignment based. Be very careful. I don't know if we have those weird bomb shroom things in this. Oh, hoglins. Yeah, those are an issue. Wraith breathes so terrifyingly. Do not like it. Even though it's very cool looking, admittedly. Alright, so we took out the hoglin. I don't want to have to take out the... I'm going to take out the baby hoglin. What is that? You. An imp. You dropped a few things. Masks of the Nether. And some Vidrium dust. Nice. I think I am gonna venture a little further. We'll see if the teleport thing works. Congrats on 4 days. I know remembering to take medicine multiple days in a row and like staying on a regimen with a new medicine is tricky. I've been on some of my meds for a very long time and I still struggle to take them every day. Mostly because sometimes I just forget. My memory is not what it used to be. TBI will do that. Thankfully, the stuff I'm on, my strongest one, I start noticing, I start getting noticeably different 2 days off it. Because that's when, very difficult parkour. About 2 days is when I'll start feeling adverse effects from missing a dose. Because of how, the time it takes for it to go through my system. Ooh! Nether Fortress. It's mark. It's actually marked down here on the entrance. Nice. I think we're fine. Oh, let's actually combine these durabilities together. Be ready to switch to our blocks if you see a wither skeleton. Block off entrances while you are looking in chests. Source gems, a gold backpack! Oh, that's so lucky for us. Let's wear the cross necklace. That will help us. That's a Tetra schematic. I've not started Tetra yet. But getting a almost fully leveled up backpack is amazing. That is thankfully an issue a condition I do not suffer from. I suffer from a couple other things, mostly resulting of the TBI, but I'm glad you were able to get the help you needed. I hope you're doing better. And I hope that you continue to do better. Nether quartz. Nether quartz, nether wart. And there's no one else on the server this time, so I don't have to leave those behind as courtesy. Another one. 2 golden backpacks! That is remarkable luck. That's very good luck. We also completed a quest in Novu. We're going to have to put this backpack on our back in order for it to be bound to our B button. There we go. Alrighty. Let's keep looking. We are looking for blazes, unfortunately. This little peek around what's outside the fortress. I don't hear any blazes. So whether or not this has a blaze spawner is yet to be seen. One thing I will say as a... Kids are tricky. I do not have kids. Let me just say that. I don't have kids, so I can't give any specific anecdotal examples or anything like that. But especially as kids grow up, it's... They very much are the actions overall, and the when they get older, they see more so the weight of actions together rather than individual instances of things. So as you improve and get better, because if I remember correctly, they're still on the younger side. You still have time, you know? It's not like there's no chance of them... You can still do right by your kids, even if you feel like now that you let them down, that doesn't have to always be the case. And kids can forgive and be understanding as they grow up. That being a parent's really hard, and it's not always going to be easy for a parent to make the right decisions all the time. It's more so, one, is if it's clear, oh, your subscribers, not your real kids. I thought you meant your real kids. And I'm like, that's a very loaded, heavy thing, but I feel like I gotta say something. Oh, that... Okay, that... I think that's a very different... Sorry. Oh, it's kind of laughs of relief, like... That was a very heavy, statement with that different context in mind. Oh, goodness. What kind of bee are you? I can't tell, but you're cool. Are you like a blaze bee? A glowing bee, so probably glowstone, I would wager. Yeah, that is a period of time I try not to think about too much, because I remember it well, unfortunately. Thankfully, that was, like, kind of before I was involved with things at all. I remember I don't know why I did, but I did. Just because I was considered, since I knew the people involved, I got some crap for the drama involving the other creator starting with L. Yeah, and I'm glad you did the right thing. You definitely did the right thing. Just some people are unable to see people that they have put on a pedestal as not deserving of the place on that pedestal. I think is the best way I've found to explain why fandom people will go so far to defend people not worth defending. Yeah. That one, you talking about it has reminded me of the stuff, the emotions and all that from when that was happening. Because that was right around the time... I never met him, thankfully. But that was right around the time I became involved with that group. And I got some outlandish... Because for a while, I was his only chat moderator. Joe's. So I had to see all the redacted messages and stuff and remove them all. I got some terrible ones about, seeing me as, like, trying to replace him or whatever, or they're like, why am I here, he's not, kind of things. I've heard great things about Shoot to Kill. I've never met him, never interacted with him, but I've heard a lot of good things. Daisy. I don't know if I know Daisy. Or no. I don't know if I know Daisy. Is that Shoot to Kill? Or are they different people? Oh, yeah. I remember who you mean now. I never met them, but they seem like all I've heard is good, which is nice. That's rare. There's very few people I can say that I've heard exclusively good things about. Yeah, that confused. It took me a second, but yeah, I realized. I forgot that they were called that. I'll be honest, I have been watching some old Stampy stuff this week. Like his Lovely World live streams. One, because I'm working on a Stampy related video at the request of my Twitter. But two, it's just this has been a really crappy week. As I mentioned primarily at the start of the stream and a lot last stream, IRL life took a kind of a wide swing, as I am now single again. Super out of the blue. So, thankfully it wasn't like a super long-term thing that was lost, but it was still very blindsiding. So, October has started off very sucky. But I plan to be fine. I'm gonna be alright. It wasn't the worst. But that's why yesterday's streams got cut off short, because I got the message while I was streaming. Yeah, I'm making sure to do self-care, all that jazz. I'm gonna try... October is one of my favorite months, because I am a huge fan of horror. I even have a horror movie podcast, though production on that is on hold with all the film strikes. I'm waiting for the strike to end. I do have a couple projects that I believe are SHE verified, like that, aren't struck work. So those might be going up soon. But I'm going to really try and have some fun this month. One thing I know I need torches because there's a spawner in there. I'm thinking about trying to get some friends who wouldn't typically do something for Halloween to plan to do something Halloween-y. Ooh. Xbox Game Bar? Yeah, I did actually remember that you're a fan of horror. The reason I always remember is I remember there's that frickin' Saw thing in Notchland. I wasn't a fan of horror at the time. I hadn't even seen anything horror related yet. But, ow. I do remember that. It wasn't something I got into until I got into college, and I started college. And I found I had less... Ooh, Tombstone Soulbound! Amazing enchanted book. I found I had less restrictions. I could, try new things. And I found I really enjoyed horror. I found Dire Wolf in a box. I'm gonna mark this spawner. Also, I don't know if very random. Are you planning on seeing the new Saw? Saw X. I'm gonna wait on probably till post Striker when it's out of theaters, whichever comes first. I've heard good things about it though. Apparently, it's like genuinely very good. Reacquired knowledge. What is that? Find a sturdy guard schematic. Whoa, hello. Two of you. Oh, a big one spawned. Oh, crud. Two big ones spawned. Yeah, it's apparently a prequel all about John Kramer, which should be interesting. Apparently it's very different from the later Saws. Whether or not you think that's a good thing is up to you, really. Up to interpretation. Saw's not my kind of series, I'll admit. It's not really my cup of tea as much. I like kind of more thinky horror. Whether that's psychological horror, or I also... I don't know the best way to describe my thoughts. It looks like they're going back a little bit more gritty. I think so. Also, it looks like they're kind of changing some things related to John Kramer himself. Like they're going back and kind of retconning a few things that might maybe to make him make more sense as a character. Or to try and explain why he broke down over the course of the films in the way he did. Got a magma heart, which is nice. Though apparently it's really funny, comparing things he says in this film to things he says in previous films. I've seen some of that on TikTok, like, comparing quotes from the different eras. Where he, like, super, like, does the opposite of things he says in a few instances. Yeah, I don't like Society. I'm familiar with the movie you're talking about. Not my cup of tea either. I like the social commentary in it. Not a fan of body horror. I vibe with the... Oh, I just realized what time it is. I actually have to wrap up. I'm hosting a D&D session in a few minutes. I am definitely a fan of good, well-made supernatural horror, but that's very rare these days. It does exist, though. It's just rare. I gotta... Well, now we'll see if this lets me teleport home. It does. Lovely. I'm hosting a D&D session in 6 minutes. I cut it a little close. Oh, one of my players is going to be late. Oh, thank God. Let me quickly find someone for us to raid. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. For some reason, my, the auto mod blocked the word butthead. That surprises me. I didn't think I had it on that sensitive. Let's drop a raid on... I have no idea what their title means. What does that title mean? I'm not gonna read it. One of the people I was gonna raid in... I was looking at my options to raid into. I have no idea what that stream title means, so I don't know what they're gonna be playing. And I don't like to raid into someone who I don't know what they're gonna be playing. Looking on my Discord to see who I know is live. Any of the members of the DC3, preferably. I always like to raid into fellow DC3 members when I can, especially because 2 of them raided into me this stream, but I don't see any. We might not have anyone to raid into today. I mean, I could technically raid into Junk, I don't know Junk super well, but Junk appreciates raids from anybody, and he was cool last time we raided him. I'm just going to drop a raid on Junk because I like to raid on somebody. Yeah, I always like to raid on somebody, even if I don't know him super well. Let's raid into Junkyard. It's playing Town of Salem, a game I really want to get a group together to play at some point. Raiding over to Junk. Be sure to announce our arrival with the jazz emote.